Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Lupe here, back with another Crossing the Void video. This time we got something different today. I thought we'd go over like new characters and future characters coming out Crossing the Void. It seems like Crossing the Void has been pushing, like at least a new character like every month, almost ever since the first year, which seems pretty dope. Well, I think so. So basically, right here on my screen, we have Google Docs right here of the basically this is history of the banners and stuff. I'll leave a link to this in the description, and shout out to the guy, Raven, I think. Yep. I'll leave his at in the description. Credit to him. So basically, I just want to talk about the characters that might drop later this year. That would be cool. So I'm sure most of you already know, if we look down over here, that we got a new sub Alice, a new support Alice. I guess Shiro Alice. I don't know how you want to call her. I'm just gonna call her Alice. The support version of her. So she's pretty good. So basically, when she dropped, we've been leaked. Well, not leaked, but it's been told in, if you go in the game and you go into the, I guess, into the information info, whatever notice thingy. It says that we're getting a new main character on March, which will cross with her, right? Because I think the only character that crosses with her is Komodo Asuna, which if, correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, basically, I think most of us all know that the new character might be, uh, how you say his name? That one guy from SEO. His name is Yu-Gi-Oh, I think. Yeah, something like that. I'll probably have like some images just popping up, just to show the characters off. So yeah, the character Yu-Gi-Oh might come, Sorry if I can't pronounce his name right, it's a bit difficult. So yeah, basically, he's, just for more information, he's the character from the new SEO season that dropped like a year ago, I think. The blonde dude, he might be dropping since he hasn't dropped in Crossing Wood yet, which would be pretty dope. Which makes sense too, because since they dropped the Alice, it makes sense that they drop him too. But it hasn't been confirmed. But it's just it's just like prediction. It's just like a prediction. But I think everybody thinks that he might drop because it makes the most sense. So basically right here, I think we're gonna switch over here. I'm gonna use this QA from the devs. This was like from, well, I think 3 months ago. Credit to this guy right here where my mouse is at. Credit to him. Um, so basically, mostly right here, these are probably like the characters that might drop. So right here we have scheduled characters. Besides, the guy from SEO right here. I'm not gonna say his name. Probably just call him Eugene for this video. It's whatever. The blonde dude. So basically, besides him, their scheduled characters are Kisara and this another character from, I think it's from the anime. I forgot what it's called, to be honest. I haven't watched it at all, but it's Tetsuya. From that anime or whatever. The ST guy from Crossing the Void or whatever. I don't know how to say his name too. I think it's Tetsuya. Yeah, something like that. It's some female character. So yeah, basically these characters are scheduled to drop. As these three right here, but for March, one of the three might drop on March, but I think it's gonna be Yu-Gi-Oh from from SAO. It makes sense because of Alice. He might drop during March, but sadly, I don't think Kisara might drop later this year, but we probably won't see her soon. So F's in the chat for all the Black Bullet fans. But who knows? It might come out. Oh, and right here, and we got another schedule. Well, not in schedule characters, which kind of sucks. I'm a big Railgun fan, and it kind of sucks that my boy Toma, it's not getting the main. He gets no love. Apparently, I heard from sources in my guild that he might not make. I guess not. He won't do enough money compared to like the waifus in the game, so that's why they're holding back on him. Well, they're not holding back on him, like holding back. He's not in schedule, so basically, they don't plan on releasing him anytime soon, or maybe never. I don't know, which kind of sucks. We have some other Toradora characters, but they probably won't drop at all because I don't think they'll sell well, like Taiga and stuff like that. I'm surprised they dropped Ryuji because I think that's his only card in the game. Um, so basically, more for more. Let's right here, Twitter. Pop this up here, or to the Cross and Void thing. This is a list of all the characters that have dropped already, and other characters that haven't dropped at all. This is the old list, so most of these characters that say that are going to be released have already been released. But we'll just go over it. So basically, I just want to talk about besides March, going into summertime during around July, we might see a rerun on the Bikini Mikado, B Mikado, whatever you want to call it for short. So we might get a rerun of her, and not only that, we might get to see a rerun of Kirino, but I don't think so. I don't know at all. Only 2 out of the 4 swimsuit waifus have been dropped, but not Eiko and I think it's spelled Yukina. Yeah. Basically, Eiko and Yukina. I think she's from what anime was she from again? Strike the Blood, I think. Yeah, I think it's from Strike the Blood. Yeah, Eiko and the female heroine, the wife from Strike the Blood. They might drop as part 2. I don't know. I don't know if Crossing Void has ever released released 2 limited characters at the same time, but I don't think that never happened before. So I think 1 out of the 2 will release on summer as a part 2. I don't know at all, but that's just a theory. So yeah, basically only 2 out of the 4 swimsuit waifus has been dropped. We still need Eiko and Yukina, of course. Yeah, like like I said before, this list is old, but this list is old. It has characters have to be released, but most of these has already been released, of course. Like let's take an example as Tetsuya. I think this is the support of him. He dropped 2 months ago, I think it was, with as a support, of course. So basically, and Shokoho 2, she's been dropped as well, so it shows that this list is old, of course. Now, what else? Let me see. I'm thinking. Well, besides this list, we all know that from March is mostly going to be SEO, maybe because of Alice, and the main character is going to drop, which is going to be him right here where my mouse is at. And what else do I want to talk about? So basically, yeah, I guess let's go back to the banners, I guess, right here. It's been speculations that we might get a Maid rerun, of course, Maid reruns. Who wouldn't want them? For the Maids, it's gonna be Maid Taiga and Kuroko, but at first I think it was gonna drop in March, but since March is gonna be the SEO character that might be dropping, the main character, it might be during April, maybe, I don't know. It makes sense since Maid Taiga has gotten her buff from the new system, and so basically what I'm trying to say is so during April we might see a rerun on the Maids, and if we do get a rerun, so basically with Maid Taiga, there might be another raid up banners dropping as well. Now, so for Maid Taiga, her crosses are support Kuroko and Yuki and the characters from Strike the Blood. I can't say their names right. Sorry guys. Yukina. That's how you say it. Sub Kuroko might be the most, the most likely to drop since she hasn't had a rate up banner, I think. Let me check. Well, yeah, well, she did had a banner, but she hasn't had one in a while, I think. So she might drop, and and uh, I think Yukina might not drop as well because she, but Yukina, the support crosses with Bikini Mikado, and she might drop later during summertime with her, which will make more sense, of course. And for Kuroko, uh, for Kuroko crosses, the main Kuroko, it's neither going to be Sub Mikado or Sub Izia, from the black hair dude with the knife or whatever that does backfire, whatever. I think Isaiah, not not Isaiah. I forgot how to say his name. It's from that anime with the with the blonde dude. I think it's called like Doro or whatever. So yeah, basically, Maid Kuroko will most likely, well, if she does drop, the character that dropped probably with her will probably be Isaiah, whatever his name is, whatever. Let me well, I'll probably have an image pop up for him here as well. Just keep in mind, there might be some images popping up for the characters I mentioned, so you'll understand me better. Sorry, guys. So, you know, uh, he might drop instead of support Mikado because support Mikado might not drop at all because I think she dropped with Kami Neko at, well, she didn't drop with her, but in the exchange shop, as you can see right here, Mikado support popped up right here in exchange where you see my things. Of course, the link is in the description, and if you want during the video or later, you can look at it with me. With Kami Neko, Mikado support popped up, so who knows? Or who knows? She might drop out with a rate up banner. We might get lucky. I don't know, but probably not because as you see, she has already dropped right here where my mouse is at with a Accelerator main. And it looks like they're doing like a whole rotation. They're trying to get the whole roster out. Which is good, of course. But for the most part, let's talk about the exchange shop, which I'm more focused on, to be honest, because I want to get some characters. But um, don't worry if your character just, so, like for example, support Accelerator. Everybody wants him, but don't worry, he will come out eventually. He's not the only character to come out. There's other characters that haven't dropped at all. Like let's take the example Hollow right here. Hollow support, which is really good support as well. Just want to mention that. She was released like a year ago, I think. Here, let's take a look. When was it? Support, Hollow. Right here. She was released right here. I think this is, well, she was released literally 8 months ago, I think. Well, almost a whole year, to be honest, like almost a whole year, and she just got released on the exchange shop for the first time. So don't worry, they're doing a whole rotation for characters for the whole roster, so it might take time. There's a lot of characters haven't dropped, so it's just a waiting game. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I just want to talk about March. We might get the new the new SEO character coming in. The main the main SEO guy. The blonde one. Probably have another image up right here. And basically what else? During summertime too. Keep an eye out on the right here for the swimsuit waifus. Hopefully Mikado gets a rerun. I want her. I haven't got her at all. I wasn't playing that time and stuff like that. And during April or soon, I don't know when, but probably not during March. I might be wrong. The the maids might drop as well. So keep a lookout on that. And another like support Kuroko, support Yukina might drop as well as a rate up banner, but that's just speculations. Don't take my word for it. That's just that's it's mostly looking at it at standpoint, since they crossed with like Maid Kuroko and Maid Taiga, so it makes sense that they drop with them since they crossed with them. So what I'm talking about. For more, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just want to talk about the Maids rerun that might drop soon. Summertime, the waifus might drop as well. And what else? Of course, SEO March. We're getting a new main character, of course. Oh, and something else too. This list here, everybody's going to drop here. Well, mostly the characters. Well, here I'll show you right here. I had a screenshot. I couldn't find one. I couldn't find a good one. So basically, Angel Yuki, Kisara, and this the guy right here I'm talking about that might drop in March, of course. All of these characters, well, Angel Yuki, Kisara, and and another characters that might have not dropped here, they are gonna drop. Their schedule, I don't know when, I don't know the dates, but their schedule, it's just a speculation. All we know is that Crossing Wood are planning to drop them, but we don't know when though. All right, and basically Misaki, Shoko, she was dropped because she won the voting here. I don't think this is the in voting. There's probably more votes, but she was the one that won, and that's why she was dropped. Probably because of Rogan T, who was running during that time. Real popular. But yeah, just keep in mind that all the characters will drop here as well. But but we don't know the dates, but they will be dropped since their schedule. And you can take my word for it since it says right here too. Scheduled characters right here like Kisara and from SEO as well and stuff like that. Yeah, and basically like this link right here, I have the Google Docs link in the description if you want to take a look at it and stuff like that. I'll leave another links here too if you want to take a look at this too and stuff like that. That's pretty much it for the video, guys. I just wanted to talk about future characters coming in. Sorry it might be a long video. I really wanted to talk about it with y'all. So hopefully y'all enjoy it. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, and I hope I'll catch you next time, guys. Peace.